Sun, shade. Hey, if you want to grow some of your own vegetables, it's all about the light. Understanding the light in your garden is critical if you want to grow a lot of beautiful vegetables. For instance, if you look on the tag of a plant or back of a seed pack, it'll say full sun, partial sun, part shade, full shade. Let's just talk about what that means for just a moment. Full sun means 6 continuous hours of sunlight. Now you can have afternoon sun, you know, that range of time from 3 when it's really hot all the way till sunset in the summer. Or you can have morning sun, which, you know, is from sunrise up until about 1 o'clock or maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. That morning sun is easier on vegetables, particularly in really hot parts of the country. Now, there are certain vegetables in high summer that can really take a lot of hot sun. Plants like okra, sweet potatoes, green beans, even peppers. But I found my tomatoes tend to like a little break from the hot sun. So that morning sun is really good for those. And then cool weather crops, if you're trying to bring those into the hot summer, things like cabbage and kale and lettuce and arugula, a little protection from that hot afternoon sun is really good for them. For instance, this squash, this is zucchini squash, one of my favorites, loves full sun. It'll thrive in that hot afternoon sun, but it'll also do equally well in morning sun, the sun that we get in the east. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Over here on this side of the building, I've got some vegetables growing in containers. It's a great way to grow vegetables, but again, light is very important. I have chard, I have sorrel, and there's more chard over there. Look how beautifully it's growing. These plants only get morning sun from dawn up until about noon. So they get 6 hours of that early morning sun, and they're doing very well even in the hottest part of summer. Okay, now let's reverse things. We've talked about sun, let's talk about shade. When you talk about partial shade, that is an area that gets less than 6 hours up to about 3 hours of sun a day. If you're talking about full shade, that's an area that only gets about 3 hours of sun. Now, if you're trying to grow vegetables in partial shade, you've got more latitude. But if you're trying to grow vegetables in shade, where you only get 3 hours of light, you're going to be restricted to growing things like Italian parsley, leafy lettuces, and things like that. And of course, if you have containers, you can move them around. That's the great thing about them. If you're planting under a tree, well, you want to make sure that you're planting way out from the root zone if you can. And also grow on trellises, things that can reach up and find the sun, something to consider. Things like green beans and cucumbers even. If you're enjoying these segments and find them helpful as you garden and grow some of your own food, make sure you subscribe to eHow Home.